What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Don Illuminati, back with another video. So today I wanted to talk about removing yourselves from Babylon, right? But is that going to come with giving up the blessings that God has gave you? Because in the society that we live in, God can bless you in any civilization, as I keep saying, right? But if he's telling us to remove ourselves from Babylon, when he said, come out of her, my people, come out of Babylon, this Babylonian structure, right? We all say that we want to come out of Babylon. But see, if you come out of Babylon, you got to let everything go. You got to keep it 1,000. Who manufactured the car that you're driving? Did the Most High manufacture that? You can say everything belongs to him, or is it all a part of the Babylonian system and the Babylonian structure, industrialized through America? Because America started all this, the industrial revolutionary era, all that, for the rest of the world, all that, right? But these things, houses, cars, right, rental properties, whatever it is, wherever you at, do you really own it? Or does Babylon own it? The only way you're going to come out of Babylon is if you got a piece of your own land. Don't none of us got no land here, dog. Where we supposed to pick up and move to? Okay, he didn't say don't engage with the functions of the wild and of the world and da-da-da. I mean, it kind of does say that. But then you go a step further to say, come out of Babylon. And I'm like, dog, we're so connected to Babylon, it ain't even funny. Our daily lifestyle runs and exists because of Babylon. That's how we operate in our life. Besides the fact, we're not the Amish. We ain't living like the Amish. I wasn't born in the Amish community. I don't know what it's like to be raised with horses and cows and dealing with cattle and animals and fruit and vegetables. I was never used to dealing with that. So if I gotta get up, go outside my house and find a piece of land that I don't own out here, that they can literally lock your ass up for, trying to build something on there, facts. So what is we really supposed to do? Stay behind the suffering of America? Because America's suffering right now. And if we hold on to everything that they got, or that we got from them, it's possible that we could suffer too, right? Nobody knows the future. Nobody knows how long it's gonna be. We're gonna be in this Jacob's trouble. Nobody knows when it's gonna happen, when it's actually happening, and then if it does, how long it's gonna happen for? Because for all we know, we already in Jacob's trouble. For all we know, right? And for all we know, it ain't happened yet. Because everybody's trying to calculate their own story of what Jacob's trouble is. Yes, he gave us certain things to look out for, but how you know it's there yet? I don't see it being there yet. I see it rapidly now, getting the momentum to getting into that position. I see those things happening. I do. Especially with Trump up there being organized like a puppet. That ain't Donald Trump no more, dog. Sorry. All right? I wasn't ever rocking with dude anyway. Feel me? But I wasn't rocking with no Kamala either. I wasn't rocking with no presidents because I ain't never voted a day in my life. And it's going to stay that way. Because, I mean, if we ain't got nothing to do with this system, it ain't never did nothing for me. Everything they try to orchestrate and conduct and control, it always seemed to play against the black man at the end of the day. Regardless if it's playing against everybody and you had your share of America playing against you, everything they ever did always played against the black man. And they made us the icing on the cake for everything. They turned us into the guinea pigs so that the world feel like they ain't got to deal with most of it. Somebody told me the other day, if it wasn't for us, the world would be very sad because they would have to deal with all the savages. But we are there in place like a shield. And since we're able to take so much, they get to get away scot-free. I said, I mean, that's one way to look at it. But who cares if we still the ones that got to deal with the world shit? Feel me? I don't want to deal with this no more. I don't want to get up and have to work because I have to take care of a bill on a home I could have built myself. I'm gonna go to work for how long? You got people work their whole lives and don't even own the property they live on. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's slavery, bro. How the hell we gonna let this fucking country get away with slaving us so long, dog? And they gonna try to inflate you? Right? The tariffs. He wants to take away HUD assistance. $30 billion he's removing or something like that from HUD, or 3.3 or something like that. It's a lot of money. And that also has to do with Section 8. And people who can't afford to have their living circumstance, right? They don't have that circumstance to live. They don't have the means already. They're already in Section 8. So with him removing that, as more people are becoming homeless, you see what they're trying to do? It's like, this is exactly what they want. They're in our face right now, purposely trying to crumble the other half of America. Because what makes up America are the people and the great people that are in it. The people that you got to coexist with. The people that you got to be co-workers with. That you got to cooperate in any kind of work environment or team patterns to get certain things done of an importance. And America's been crippling these people. Giving it over to the rich, the wealthy, the people who care less about you. Because see, they want it to be as it's their world. The more power, the more money they have, the more control they have over your lives. And then we just keep going playing by the system. They tell you that they make up the laws, and then you go ahead and obey them, knowing that they use every loophole in the book to gain leverage over you. And now you're stuck at the bottom and you can't get out. And you feel all the pressure. That's on you. You ain't got no rich friends to call help on. You understand? We don't have built-in doctors and lawyers in our families, most of us, that we can go and run to and call for help when we're in a time of need or trouble. When we need justification, or if we even having health problems. We don't got those things. We always got to run back to Babylon for it, paying them $5,000, $10,000 for a lawyer. Crazy amount of money stacked up on your credit because you can't afford doctor bills. When God gave us all the green land that takes care of us, all the medicine is in the plants, it's in the fruit, it's in the vegetables, it's in the water. That's where our medicine is to keep us going. But they give us these things, fruit, water, food, that makes us even more sick. And then we keep bowing down to their law, order, and rules. How? How? They're trying to cripple us, nigga. So, you know, if you ever walked into my crib and I seen you trying to destroy I'm gonna destroy you before you can destroy anything in here. As a matter of fact, if we both gotta go down because of means of you, I'm gonna make sure you don't survive at the end of the day. Because if that was your only mission, the only agenda was to try to make sure that people like us and men of the Most High don't survive, and we can't prolong our seed. No wonder this is how it goes. You a righteous man. You in your younger years, they always play it this way, dog. They'll never try to give you nothing once you build a solid foundation. They want to catch you while you're young to make you believe this fucking game so you can keep playing it. And you're gonna go try to tell the young boys they can't believe you because they don't see that happening for them. But it will happen eventually because it happens to all of us. So here's the story, right? You meet this young, beautiful woman, you get married, or you have kids with her, right? And you invest a lot into her because you believe the Most High gave that to you even, right? You're a righteous man. You're thinking this can't be sent by the devil, right? Right? Things is going good. It's going swell. The moment you have kids, and then you get out there and you get productive, you wasn't all the way on your feet. But now that you're getting on your feet, you realize you're starting to have problems in your relationship. Who's causing the problems? I don't know where she is, right? Eventually, you get removed from the home in the circumstance of being able to be around your children, right? Right? Then that chick or trick moves on to the next nigga that they know is never gonna be ever anything for the rest of their lives. And they'll go sit and be with Pookies or Ray Rays for the rest of their lives while they gave that righteous man the seed to take away that child, to destroy you, brother. To destroy you. And then live with a piece of shit in your fucking face for the rest of your life. You tell me that that's not the story, cuz. You tell me now that you got your shit together, you're trying to figure out, well, damn, I should be attracting the best women, the right women. And nah, nigga, that ain't what you getting at all. As a matter of fact, it's almost like they ain't nowhere to be found. And the only thing that seem to come your way, which is whores, Jezebels, and succubus, right? That's all that's thrown on you. After you lose all that, you put your time in. That's the game of this life. But who set that shit up, man? Because we gonna smoke. And I ain't gotta wait till I'm dead to deal with that shit, cuz. You feel me? Y'all heard what happened to Tory Lanez? Who's responsible for that? Y'all can say the cartel. Y'all can say Rockefeller, nigga. Who put him in that position? A black woman. That's who responsible. Whoever's the root of the problem is the responsibility of the problem, of the situation. And you gotta give credit where credit is due. So, she got him hemmed up like a lot of black women do. And they get black men hemmed up a lot. Sometimes in the worst situations. But they're always around this black woman when worse things happen to them. They're always with a black woman. P&B Rock. Listen to his story before he got knocked off. Listen to the places homegirl was trying to have him pull up and run inside to grab something real quick in the middle of the night. And he looking at her like, dog, we just passed like 3 stores. We see stores, everybody standing outside. You want to stop at this one? Like, what's all that about, y'all? Huh? Y'all don't know these chicks is trying to get your head peeled, dog? And they're trying to act evil as possible, acting like they don't see shit, bro? Really? Nigga, chicks gotta be aware of niggas that really know a lot of people and connected with everybody. As soon as you start playing that game, you and your folks is done for, dog. As soon as I catch you trying to set me up like that, you pulling slick stuff like that, nigga, I'm gonna have somebody finna beat your ass, dog. For real. To a bloody poke, shorty. For real. Cause niggas can't play that game no more. We can't keep letting y'all niggas get off the hook, bro. You feel me? Hey, I just had to add that in there because that's also part of what we dealing with in Babylon, cuz. Niggas still trying to hang on to the idea like you getting ready to pull some real wifey type shit. Y'all niggas out here talking about polygyny, but you can't find one bitch that's clean out this motherfucker, bruh. Like all the way that you can really deal with. How you gonna live poly? What you living poly for? You living poly concubines because you can't wife nothing? Right? So what lifestyle does that leave you with? Fornication? Adultery? What? Whoremongering? What? We're left with absolutely nothing. At the end of the day, you ain't got no real women to deal with because they can't be scheduled to the Most High schedule. We can't eat no real fucking food. You know what I'm saying? So for us to just come out of shit, what the fuck we supposed to go, dog? In the damn woods somewhere? You understand? Like, come on, bro. I ain't doing that. I'll run everybody out of Walmart right now, and I will take over that shit before you telling me I'm going to go live in the damn woods, cuz. Because if I am living in the woods, I still got the Walmart on lock. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you, dog. That means if I'm wherever I'm at, I got everything I need, cuz. And where'd I get it from? Babylon. Where you think I got it from, nigga? Where you think I'm at? Huh? Where you think I'm supposed to get money from if I ain't got no job, if I'm out of Babylon, dog? Huh? Where am I gonna get money from? How self-sufficient you gonna be then, right? You ain't got no support system. You can't operate with nothing the way civilization is operating, right? So you just in the midst. Sometimes that can just be dangerous for you. Now how you gonna protect yourself? Exactly. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no progress. You don't got other people to work with to make things happen. So when we supposed to be coming out of Babylon, y'all? When do the church want to agree to come together and say, all right, we're going to do this at the same time, and the only way we're going to do it is if we together, because we're going to need each other to work with each other? When y'all ready to stand up and make that move? Who got the fucking land? I ain't got it. Who got it? I know UP Farms got 100 acres, but why ain't nobody there, right? Why ain't still hanging on? Because I know why. Because something devastating's got to happen first, and it will. It's going to. And when it does, everybody gonna go run into those foreign lands. Trust me, dog. I've been seeing the picture, dog. You feel me? But it's gonna be plenty of spots like that. And the Lord said he's gonna orchestrate us to him. So I ain't worried about that. We keep doing what we doing. When these things go down, we just follow his suit, follow his word, follow his spirit. We're gonna be straight. It's your boy Don Illuminati, man. Get at me. One love.